Q4 is here, which means everybody is panicking. Everybody is rushing, but everybody is super excited. And everybody is asking the same question: how do I get my products into Amazon FBA faster this Q4 or this Christmas? And here's the truth. You can't actually guarantee anything in Q4. Amazon is unpredictable, especially in December. However, there are things that you can do to speed up your check-in times and massively reduce the risk of delays. And that's exactly what I'm going to walk with you through today. If you're new here, my name's Jack, and we run a 300K per month Amazon FBA wholesale operation. We've shipped tens of thousands of units throughout Q4 for the last few years. And I've made every single mistake you can probably imagine, and I've learned exactly what works to get stock into Amazon as fast and as safely as possible during Christmas. So let's clear this up first of all. There is no magic method, there is no special button or hidden strategy that guarantees your stock gets checked in faster. And anybody who is simply telling you that there is just straight out lying. All you can do is reduce the risk and increase the probability that Amazon processes your shipments quickly. So let's go through the exact steps that you can control. The biggest mistake sellers make in Q4 is putting all of their stock into one singular shipment. Now, you have to think, if that shipment gets delayed, you're screwed. All of your inventory is stuck and your Q4 opportunity dies instantaneously. You could ultimately be stuck with dead stock for a very long time, maybe even till next year. So here's what we personally do in our Amazon business. The first thing is we split up our shipments. If you're sending 200 units, send 100 today and send 100 tomorrow under 2 different shipping plans. Number 2 is mix up the shipping methods. So you can do half on UPS partnered carrier and you could do half on a pallet. And the reason why we do this is if one method gets hammered with delays, which we all know can happen with Amazon, you still have the stock flowing into the FBA fulfillment centers from your other shipment. It's highly unlikely that both shipments are going to get delayed at the same time. So splitting them up into 2 different shipments is a safe bet. You should never put all of your stock into one basket, especially in October, November, and December. The next protocol that we always use is we set a hard Christmas date cut off. Okay, so you need a hard cut off for sending stock into the Amazon fulfillment centers. I see a lot of sellers pushing it as hard as they can, pushing it right up to mid-December. And then they simply end up crying when their stock gets checked in on the 26th, 27th, 28th of December. For us, the line in the sand is always the 1st of December. We will never send in any shipments to FBA after the December the 1st if we want to guarantee that it gets there before Christmas. And even sending it on December the 1st does carry some risk. If you want to be extra safe, send everything in the final week of November. And to be honest, we ship most of our units probably early to mid-November. The earlier you ship, the bigger chance that it will arrive in time. The next thing is Q4 prep starts months and months before Q4. Most people lose Q4 in August, September, and October. And they do this without simply even realizing. And it's because they don't forecast, they don't plan stock levels, and they rush everything at the last minute every single time. And it's mainly because they don't realize that their product actually spikes in Q4. What you have to realize is that a lot of the general products that don't quote unquote look like Christmas products will increase in volume over Q4, whether that's only by 10% or some products will even increase by 500%. So you need to be checking and analyzing the data months and months before, making sure that you have an adequate amount of stock to suffice you through the Q4 period. Because if you're sat there scrambling in December to get additional stock and send it in last minute, you've already lost. When a successful Q4 prep actually looks like this: planning stock levels months and months ahead, making sure your suppliers actually have availability of the stock, because if the product spikes at Q4, not only are you going to be wanting more stock, but every other Amazon seller is also going to be wanting more stock. So you need to make sure they actually have the availability. And if you're just going there last minute, it's likely that they're not going to have any stock. Then it comes down to pre-packing products early, securing additional payment terms in advance, and avoiding at all cost last-minute panic buying. The more you plan, the fewer surprises you actually face when madness hits. Just a quick interruption to this video to let you know about my Amazon FBA coaching program. This is designed for anybody looking to start or scale their Amazon business regardless of whether you're doing completely zero or whether you're already doing 30, 40, 50K per month. Go to the description of this video now. You can book in a call with one of my team. They will basically walk you through everything that we offer and understand exactly where it is you're currently at right now, what it is you're doing, what are your goals, and whether we can help you. Go to the description now, book your call, and I'll see you on the inside. Another thing that a lot of people don't consider is you can do, and it is acceptable to do FBM if you need to. If you do find a great deal in December and you know there is no chance that it will receive in the FBA fulfillment center in time, sell it as FBM, sell it as merchant fulfilled. FBM in Q4 is absolutely fine. And a lot of people underestimate how much volume you can actually push through FBM during the final weeks before Christmas. At the end of the day, the way I think about it is it's better to FBM the stock and make more money than send it to FBA and watch your stock sit in the warehouse until January, or maybe even not do the deal at all. It's better to do an FBM than risk your product not getting to the fulfillment center in time for Q4. Another thing that we like to do sometimes is use a non-partnered carrier for next day deliveries. And this is one that not a lot of people use, and it actually helps a massive amount. Using non-partnered carriers like DPD, you can even use UPS, but the non-partnered carrier version. You can use Parcel Force. There's a ton of other companies that do next day delivery services, but next day delivery services often get checked in to the fulfillment centers much, much faster than the partnered carriers. Why is this? Well, it's because Amazon's partnered network gets absolutely flooded during Q4. Whereas non-partner shipments can sometimes hit a quieter intake lane and get processed much quicker, because sometimes the non-partnered shipments go to different fulfillment centers. Now, it's not guaranteed, but again, it increases your odds, and that's all we're looking to do here. So there are a few things that I would like to make you aware of, and things that I think if you are an Amazon seller, you should be considering during Q4. And the first one is Q4 storage fees go up massively, okay? If you send in too much stock prior to December, be prepared to pay for it. The storage fees sometimes go up by 2, maybe even 2.5 times. The next thing is delays are normal. You have to expect them and you have to plan for them. And to be honest, we always plan for the worst. The next thing is the risk significantly goes up the later you leave it. Again, as I mentioned through this video, if you're just rushing around in December, your risk profile skyrockets. So the moral of the story is don't build your business around Q4. Yes, Q4 can be great, but it also comes with its own risks. Q4 can be unpredictable. It is a lot more risky, and Q4 can genuinely bankrupt you if you overextend and over leverage. Your business should be profitable with or without Q4. And you should simply see Q4 as simply a bonus, okay? Not your whole business plan. And the sellers who win during Q4 are the ones who are preparing in August, September, October, and not the ones panic buying and panic sending in December. Now, if you want more strategies for scaling your Amazon wholesale business beyond the 10, 20K per month mark, I upload videos every single week. So drop a like, drop a subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.